Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Reyes of Remax Integrity, and I'm here with Tim Tyler of Supreme Lending, and we're here to talk to you about what's happened in the last month in the real estate world. So, as we expected, since February, I'm going to go from February to March, and then we'll talk about this first few days in April. So, from February to March, obviously, things are picking up. We've had a significant increase in interest in going to purchasing a home and selling a home. So the market is certainly heating up in that fashion. Interest rates actually kind of stabilized for a while until we talk about yesterday. And so at this point in time, our median price range for a house is still around $437,000 here in Lane County. So things haven't changed much there, but we do expect some changes in the future. And here's the part that gets a little bit dicey. If interest rates go down, interest in purchasing will go up. And if purchasing interest goes up, what do you expect the house prices to do? They're certainly not going to go down. So that's the dichotomy that we have to worry about. If interest rates go up, then of course the desire to sell and buy go down, and therefore prices will adjust accordingly. So at this point in time, I'm just going to tell you that we still have the median price range at around $437,000 or $467,000. I'm sorry, at the Lane County part at this point. Now I want to jump ahead, even though we're supposed to be talking about in March, but we're now this is April 11th, by the way. So now that we're a third of the way through April, what has happened?
Yeah, well, like you said, interest rates had dropped a little bit. We had rates below 7, for a while, and yesterday the inflation numbers came in quite a bit hotter than economists had predicted. So we had a spike in rates yesterday with the financial markets adjusting from the opinion that there was going to be the first cut in rates in June. Well, that's completely off the table now.
Okay.
They also were talking about 6 rate cuts not too awfully long ago. They were talking about 6 rate cuts in 2024. We're down to 1 now. That's what we're predicting.
You know, the thing that surprises me is that the federal government is predicting, but we know that the economy is hotter than a pistol right now, and it's not slowing down.
No.
And so people are out doing what they want to do. They're out spending, and businesses keep continuing to hire new people.
That's right.
That's the other thing that I've noticed.
Labor market, absolutely.
And they underestimated that significantly. So
certainly,
just you and I, normal people out there, we don't really expect the interest rates to come down anytime soon.
No, we don't.
So
at least not very much.
and saying this, remember, and again, we want to remember that if interest rates go down, everybody's hoping that happens. But again, the home prices then go up due to higher interest, higher desire to purchase or to sell. So that's the big problem. So yesterday, that was April 10th, we had quite a significant change in the stock market simply because the new forecasts came out. Tell me what you think, Tim, as far as moving forward. Do you think are we now at the top, or do you think the interest rates are going to continue to maybe climb?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to come off of the highs of yesterday, because if you just kind of look in the recent months, when hot data has come out, rates kind of spike up
and then they settle
back down again. It's a knee-jerk reaction, and they always overreact, right?
And we're still basically going to be for most of the summer, we're still going to hang around the 7% mark, I suspect.
Yes.
The thing that the young people don't realize is we've had what we call free money for about 4 years, and having interest rates at a 7% level is really just about what we've always been experiencing. We're at the 30-year average. This is what most of your parents paid or more
or more.
back in the day. So the fact that it's now at 7%, people are alarmed, and yet really we're kind of at what its normal has been for the last umpteen years. So that's the thing that we have to remember too. We can wait for interest rates to go down, and let's pretend it goes down 0.5%. Boy, that's going to make a big difference. That's going to be maybe $150 a month ish.
That's about right.
The problem is the prices of houses have gone up $3,000, $4,000, $10,000, and people are again making multiple bids and overpaying for homes. So that's the thing that you have to weigh. Waiting for interest rates to go down is not as productive for you as purchasing this sooner as opposed to purchasing later. So that's kind of my story.
Yeah.
Tim, you want to add any advice there?
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. Because like you said, with rates going down, there's going to be more demand, and prices will continue to go up. So I say, yeah, lock in the price of the home, because interest rates, you can always refinance later and get that payment down.
That's a big point, and that's always on the table, that you can adjust those.
Yes.
And you can also buy it down when you first purchase as well.
Yes. Lots of buy down programs out
so
there, for sure.
But the thing that is certainly evident is there's been a real penned up need for baby boomers to downsize, and a real penned up need for certain people to try to make or buy a bigger home, so that maybe their family members' parents can move in with them to kind of save monies that way, or they need office space. That's the other part. So there's a lot of fluctuation that's happening all the time.
Certainly.
But it certainly is picked up, as we can tell from each month we continue to ratchet up as far as people wanting to purchase or wanting to sell. So that's what's happening for the month of March into April, and we will update you soon for what's happening in the next month. We're going to have a lot more information about all the stuff that's coming from the Department of Justice. There's a lot of misinformation right now about buyers having to pay for the realtor fees, etc. So we'll go into that in detail next month. So until then, you guys take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.